Hey, everyone. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Good to see you guys. Haven't seen you out. Where you been hiding? No, it's totally me. How's everyone doing today? If you guys are good, type good. If you're great, type great. Good to see you on here. Let me just go live with Instagram and then we'll get started with a quick update. All right. If anybody has some good student loan news, go ahead and put that in the chat. Love to see it. And go ahead and share this out as well. All right. All right, perfect. We're just going to give it a few minutes to allow people to join in with us so we can go through the latest updates to keep you guys posted. We are coming up, guys, on repayment. Good news, the SAVE plan has been released for application. Is anyone here thinking they'll need some assistance with that? If you do, type me. Okay, perfect, Mohilia. So if you apply for PSLF, not sure who iPhone is, that's a good sign. Okay. I'm going to give you guys the information that if you needed to speak with a coach, you will be able to do so. All right. Hello from Nigeria. How are you? Okay, perfect. Yep, I'm going to get into all of that today in just a second. All right. Good to see you guys on here. All right, it's been a minute. So let's go through some important information as it relates to your student loans. Everybody's like, where have you been? Thanks for checking on me, guys. I've been traveling, handling some personal business, but wanted to make time today because there's a lot happening in the world of student loans that I want you guys to be aware of. And some confusion, if you've been following the news, there's been some pushback in regards to the recent expansion of loan forgiveness through the Biden program as it relates to borrowers' defense. So that's not related particularly to PSLF, and I wanted to make sure that we were clear on that. And it's not my birthday yet. Thank you in advance, guys. My birthday is not till 9/9, but I'll take the early birthday wishes. Thanks so much. All right, so let's get into some details so that you guys have what you need to get going with your day. And I wanted to make sure you guys are prepared with all these changes that are happening as it relates to your student loans. Let me just pull up my notes so that you guys can get what you need. All right, so a couple of things. Let's go through it first. Student loans are starting in repayment October. If everybody got it, type got it. They start in October. There's not going to be a pushback. There's not going to be another extension. They are definitely starting in October, and I want to make sure that you guys are ready for that. Now, here's the thing. Don't have anxiety about these loans. Going back into repayment should be pretty seamless and painless. If you need some support with that, I'm going to give you our consultation link. I would urge you to jump on the calendar as soon as possible, so that if you want to know what your payment will look like, get some assistance, possibly setting up your new plan. Some of you may need to consolidate. Some of you may not even be sure who your current lender is. There's a lot has happened in 3 years. So don't be anxious, be informed. So I'm going to make sure you guys get that scheduling link in 1 second and take time to meet with one of our senior coaches. And it's okay if you say, Coach so-and-so, I just don't know where to begin help. That's okay. We have a process and we'll walk you through what you need to know. And a lot of you have questions around what payment will look like, okay? So if you need that support, Instagram, I believe if you guys type the word consultation, it should send you a link to your DM. If not, I'm going to put it in my stories. And then those that are on Zoom, I'm going to give you that link. A consultation is 30 minutes by phone and it's only $75, Lisa. Yep, so it's really affordable. So I would say it's a well worth investment so that you guys can plan. Some of you are going to need to just do a few things to make sure you get into the most affordable plan possible, okay? So let's talk about that new plan. So everyone type the word SAVE, S-A-V-E, S-A-V-E. The save plan is going to be your friend. So cool things about this plan. So hold questions for a second. Hold questions for a second, because I want to make sure that you guys get all the details. And Instagram, let me just check and make sure you guys are going to get what you need. I know Zoom is going to get that link in a second. And let me be fair to Zoom, because if they are getting it, Instagram is typing consultation times 100. So I need you guys on Zoom. If you need an appointment, you may want to schedule it right now. So let me get that to you. And there are some appointments open, I believe, as of this week. Yep. And it's okay to say, I don't know what I don't know. What do I need to know? Okay, that's totally okay. All right. Yep. Let me put that in here for you guys. Cool. All right. So the save plan is so crucial that you guys understand this. Write this down if you're taking notes, but if not, just listen closely. This is the only plan. The only plan. Let me say it again. The only plan that if you're enrolled into, that will stop your interest from accruing. It will stop your interest from accruing while in the plan. Everybody got that so far? Everybody got that? So the only plan that will stop your interest from accruing while enroll. If you got that so far, type yes. Okay, everybody got that so far? Okay, this is important because a lot of you have said to me, Sonia, I don't even have a lot of student loan debt. I have interest that has accrued on my loans over the years. Is that anybody here? Type me if that's you. One second, guys. Let's set this up. Okay. And what I realized is a lot of you don't know this, but some of you should have been done paying your student loans a long time ago. But the reality is you guys cannot get done paying them because the interest is accruing quicker than the amount you can pay in an income-driven repayment plan. If that's you, type me. So they said, listen, as long as you're enrolled in this plan, you will be good to go, all right? So I'm really, really excited about that. And I want to make sure that you are signed up, you're in position to be, how do I say this? To be able to see your loan debt come down, which means a lot of people's credit is going to go up. A lot of people's credit is going to go up, y'all, in the next few months, because the payments that you're going to make, and if you're wise, you can start to make some principal payments. They're going to really start to jump your score. Now, take note of this. When your score, when you start to make principal payments, your score jumps up significantly. When you pay it off, then guess what? It drops your credit score. So I always tell people, if you're about to purchase a home, or if you're about to buy a property, don't pay off your student loan debt, but simply just pay it down. Everybody got that? So paying it in the save plan is going to help your credit score. And if you ever get an opportunity to make some principal payments, it's going to help you as well. Okay, Instagram, I want to be clear. Now you guys are set up. If you type the word consultation on Instagram, you guys will receive to your direct messages, your DM, the link to schedule with the coach when this is done. So Instagram, you can now type consultation. My apologies, that's set up. And Zoom, you guys are already good to go with this link. Okay, I just wanted to be fair, just double check. It was set up for a post and not a live before. Okay, we're good to go. So yeah, definitely meet with the team. They're ready. They opened up hours. They're excited to serve you guys. And the whole point of a consultation is to make sure you know who your lender is, to make sure your loans are in good standing, and then to make sure you know what a payment amount will look like as of October. Now, if you want that coach to help you set that up, then that's an additional appointment. They can help you. If you want to take it from there, no pressure, you can. But also you may have some questions like, well, what if I take care of so-and-so? And so just have your questions ready and they'll prompt you with questions too, okay? They say I have to make 20 payments to make. How do It's at 20 payments to make. How do I get it all forgiven? So at this point, you're going to have to make your 20 payments, because the allowing you to expedite payments, that's going to be as of next July. So now I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how much you owe. It might be feasible to just pay it off, or it might be feasible to stair step it through those payments. And I have to say this, I have some good news, and hold questions for a second, guys. Remember, y'all, this month through December, you're going to get that credit. Everybody know what credit I'm talking about? Type yes or no. That credit is going to start to come. So you got to start to pay attention to your accounts. Everybody here should know how to log into studentaid.gov. So if you're a little new here, you may not know. So just hold questions so I can explain this out. So what's going to happen is a lot of you are going to receive up to 36 months of forbearance credit. So if you ever, tell the truth, now don't be lying on here. Have you ever been in repayment with your student loans and you was like, I just can't afford this, and you enrolled into the forbearance plan? I call it the never ever plan. Type me if you was in the never ever plan. Never, N-E-V-A, ever, E-V-A. It's an unknown plan. And you were in it if you were in forbearance for a long time, 12 months or more. Okay, most people were. So what they said is that they said, listen, if you were in forbearance 12 months or more, every 12 months you were in forbearance, they're going to give you credit come this August through December. It should be applied to your account. Now, those of you that are in the PSLF program, guess what? It's going to be applied there. Those of you that are just in a traditional income-driven repayment plan, it'll be applied there. Everybody got that so far? So that's the never ever plan. You're going to get credit for that, because technically y'all didn't know this, but that's illegal. So what should have happened, right? They should have said, Tiffany, what can you afford to pay? And Tiffany might have been like, well, you know what? I could pay $50 versus $150. They should have allowed her to pay that because she had maybe a temporary hardship instead of nothing. So the fact that they didn't ask or do like any financial counseling with a lot of people, that's called forbearance steering, and that's illegal. Camille, yes, this is automatic. You do not have to apply for this credit. There may be a process that if you were in forbearance shorter than 12 months, there may be some type of appeal process. I don't know what that looks like yet, but they did note that in the press release, okay? Now, if you were in school, this would not apply. This is if you were in forbearance. So, forbearance is different than when you were in school. So that is called deferment, all right? Everybody got that? So forbearance is different than deferment. Okay, great. All right, so do we have to stop paying to get forbearance? So you would have to, Lisa, have enrolled into forbearance, or your lender would have had to have put you automatically into forbearance for this to qualify. Yep. If I'm in an IDR, shall I enroll? So let's talk about that. I want to make sure I get through these last few notes, so don't rush me. Everyone type, don't rush her. Now, I ain't seen y'all in a minute. Y'all acting antsy. Give me a moment. I have notes here, people. Okay, I have to stay structured. Okay, because I have notes for y'all. Okay, so let me get back to this, and I'm going to go back up. It took me out my notes. Hold on. I was going somewhere with this. Okay, I'm back. I know where I'm at, left off. Okay, perfect. All right, so I want to get back to the SAVE plan before we go into the other things, okay? So the SAVE plan, you're going to be automatically, some of you, not all of you, not most of you, are going to be automatically enrolled into this plan if you had been into an IDR plan in the last year. Now, here's the reality. It was no reason for you guys to be in an IDR plan as the last year. So what does that mean? Most of you will not automatically be enrolled. Everybody got that? So for some people did update it. I'm not sure why. You weren't making a payment. So I think it sounds really good that they're saying that they're going to enroll people. Most likely they're not. Also, what I want to say to you is, I'm going to just be very frank with you guys, because I don't have a lot of time today. I don't want you guys to be automatically enrolled either. I do either want you to get some professional support and get enrolled, or do it yourself, because we don't want people to just go into the SAVE plan based off of old information that things could have changed. Okay, does that make sense? So you can enroll in this plan now through studentaid.gov. studentaid.gov is how you can get this done. If you feel like your income has changed or things have changed with you in terms of how you want your finances reported, and you want to see what the most affordable plan possible could be, I do want you guys to work with the coach. It's totally worth it. If you want to play with it yourself, do that. But don't just assume, A, that you're being enrolled. You're probably not. You may be put back into a plan you were in 3 years prior. Okay, that's number one. And then number two, I also want to make sure that you control the narrative of your income as it is presently today. Some of you may not be making what you made 3 years prior. Shit, some of y'all might be making more. So we have to make sure that it's as affordable as possible. We don't want you to be paying exorbitant numbers. Here's the good news. Everybody going into Save Plan that is eligible, you're going to save a lot of money. You're going to save a lot of money. So this plan is going to be even more affordable than the repay plan. So I'm really excited about that for you guys. You're going to see us going into the next few months. We're going to be talking about home buying. Who here is ready for home buying? Type me. Who here is ready for real estate purchases? Hey, Rodney, good to see you on here. Sage, hey girl, good to see you. Drive safe. Jessica, thank you for being Cameron. Hey, Tiffany, I didn't get a chance to shout you guys out. Hey, Leslie, hey, Dee. Who else is on here? Hey, Tanya, hey, Lala. Am I missing anybody that's camera on? So good to see you guys. So we're going to be doing a lot of work on this platform. I'm doing some things behind the scene. I'll tell you guys about it, and give me don't rush me. Give me 3 to 4 weeks. Okay. So I'm working on something really big on this side of the house for you guys. I'm doing a big first-time home buyer initiative. I'm partnering with the best of the best. And I want to be able for I know you don't have to say me if it's not you, but for those of my tribe that have 6-figure student loan debt, particularly, or close to 6-figure student loan debt, I'm doing something particularly to get you approved for mortgages as we go into the fall. So all I would say to you guys is, if you haven't been really in tune in, because we're going to be doing a lot of classes about that, some free workshops, so that as we go into repayment, October, if there are some great home buying programs, which there are, plus your new affordable student loan payment, which will show on your credit, we can get some people approved. So I know, hey, Sonia, I think I just messaged you earlier. Check your DM. I know, Sonia, you're a part of that. I know that I feel like out of this tribe, we're going to see minimum at least 1,000 new home buyers. Who wants to be a new home buyer in 2024? Clap for that. I'm really excited. So I know y'all haven't seen me on here, Rodney. And Dr. Katrina sent me a message. Lala, I can feel your eyes coming through the screen. But when I say y'all haven't seen me, but I've been working, I have now I ain't gonna lie. Yesterday I was on a yacht. I did take a day off yesterday, Lala. I did. Yeah, but I said I'm back, Tiffany. But other than that, I've been working and having some high-level meetings, and we got some good stuff planned for the tribe. When I tell you guys, this is the best time to become a first-time home buyer. I know rates is crazy. I mean, this is just the nature of the economy, but from a student loan perspective, let me say it that way, this would be the best time to consider home buying. You're in the right place, okay? Yes, very much working behind the scenes. It's a lot of certifications and things that I have to do to help you guys and meetings. And y'all know I don't sit still for long, Lala. You see me in person, you know I can't sit this long. So you should be really excited I'm even able to stay. My ADHD, I'm telling you, I think I'm undiagnosed. Well, anyway, so we got a lot of good stuff coming up in 2023 as we close out. So y'all are going to be home buyers by 2024. I'm declaring it as so. So please be ready for that. Now, what do you got to do on your end? You got to make sure you start your student loan payment. I'm not even trying to be funny. You got to start your student loan payment. And you have to start working on your credit. Who here needs to work on their credit? You need to help you with your credit. Type me. So we're going to do our free boot camps again. You're going to have to be up late with us. I don't even know how to get around this, okay? Bring your snacks, bring your bonnet, and you're going to have to start working on your credit. Because when we say it's time to move on these initiatives for real estate, we do not want to leave you behind. So please do not get left behind in this season. So I got to get you guys through repayment. So you're going to hear us on the platform between August and October talking about what? Repayment. I know it sounds really redundant, so thanks for being a part of the community, but you would be surprised. There are a lot of people that don't even know repayment starting in October. Can you believe it? And a lot of them don't even know the latest plan to select. So when you guys leave these sessions, do me a favor. Don't feel like you got to like, what's the word? Call everybody you know. But what I will ask you guys to start to do is, and I'll start to put this on my messaging or my Instagram post, we're doing a lot of 60, 90-second reels about repayment, about the save plan, about the credits. Please text and send those out. Does that make sense? It's like, so like, hey girl, check this out. Or hey bro, check this out. Just send it to them. If they don't have Instagram, they can watch it at least once without signing up. And we're going to move that over to YouTube too. So you can send it that way. Just help people get informed. Because what's going to happen is a lot of people, they're not going to necessarily see the ding on their credit, but it will affect them in terms of big purchases that they want to purchase as we go into 24. All right. Yes. Hey, Elle, how are you? Okay. Perfect. Let me give you guys some more updates and then we'll close out because I do have some running around to do today, but I wanted to get this to you guys. Okay, so the save plan is going to take about 10 minutes to get this enrollment done. When you meet with the coach, the appointment, 30 minutes will review what needs to be on your end provided and what payments. I mean, you really want to, I don't know how to say this without being frank, Lala. The benefit of meeting with a coach is you want to ask the questions you really can't ask, like, well, can I, account for, because I take care of, or can I show, should I not show? Like those questions that logistically you just probably shouldn't be asking. I don't know. It sounds bad out loud. You can ask because we don't work for Mohill and Fed Loans. We'll tell you like, no, girl, don't do that. That's illegal, or we have to be fine, or, so you just need to know because a lot of you are going into repayment and you're a little scared and have a little anxiety around it, okay? So let's just get into it. So a couple other things that's going to happen. This is going to be, they said, much more efficient with being able to count payments. So I'm really excited that you guys are going to get that credit. Your new payments in the save plan are going to count. Just to give you some examples, if you want to write this down, if you make less as an individual, can you guys on Instagram hear me? If you make less as an individual of $32,805, so $32,805. So as an individual, if you make $32,805 or less than that, as an individual, you are going to be eligible, all right? You're going to be eligible for a $0 plan under the new save plan. So they increase the threshold of who can apply, all right, for this information. All right, let's keep going. The next thing is if you are someone with a family of 4 and you make under $67,500, so about family of 4, $67,500, and that's why you got to really play with these numbers, guys. You will also have a $0 payment plan. So the threshold for a $0 payment plan has been increased from 150% to 225%. A big deal. And I know these numbers are seeming a little abstract to you guys. That's okay. Just know that the threshold of income has gone up to be able to help more people have more affordable plans. And again, can't stress it enough. So what's going to happen is the way that they're predicting this change, a lot of you are going to see your payments done in 10 years versus the standard repayment of 20 years that was expected. And then the other parts of you are going to, again, be able to jump on top of your total amount due because you're now able to attack principal. So 23, 24, guys, while this plan is active, every administration changes plans. Please be aware of this. That's why I'm saying 23, 24. If you're able to make extra payments in this season, hey, Katina, make the payment. So let's say, Lala, your income driven payment is $100, but you had an extra 200. Make a principal payment of the 200. One, it'll help your credit. Two, you're able to get on top of your loan debt. All right. Now I'm waiting to get more information on the double and triple payments for PSLF purposes, but they pushed that back until July of 2024. Okay, I think we covered everything so far. The last thing I'll say to you, I will say this. A lot of you have asked me questions like, can you still set up your nonprofit? And the answer is yes. I want to give a special congratulations, and I do apologize. I've been so quiet, literally working off the scenes. I can't do both. I'm not Superwoman. I just pretend to be. But so many people have gotten back to me that their nonprofit paperwork has come back quickly and their PSLF paperwork has come back. So people are getting through the process super quick and they're getting approved for PSLF quickly, right? So now their account is flagged for PSLF and they're able to get that account adjustment under PSLF. So who here is not yet enrolled in PSLF? Who here is not yet enrolled? If you're not yet enrolled in PSLF, type me. I'm going to be frank with you guys. Why? Because I can be. I don't know what's going to happen in this coming election. I don't even know if you plan to vote for Biden or not, and I'm not here to tell you who to vote for. What I am going to tell you is if the administration does change from Biden, please know that a lot of these programs, particularly loan forgiveness programs, they're going to change too, and they're going to get a little stricter. Case in point, Rodney, we see the extreme groups coming up and putting measures in place to block loan forgiveness. And they're not touching PSLF, they're touching borrower's defense. Anybody know why they're doing that? I'm going to tell you if you don't know. So if you remember, borrower's defense had a clause on it. And the clause was, if you had attended one of these institutions within what? Anybody remember, Katina? 6 years. Well, Katina, what was the big news we dropped a little while ago? Y'all might forget, so I'll give it to you. They went back and went radical. Biden said, if you ever went to one of these institutions, submit your application. Now, Vicky, that's a big deal. Like ever? EVER? Like so, Rodney, the schools is like, hold the hell up. Now, because now we're talking about institutions might go bankrupt or have to close down completely because a 6-year clause, maybe some people get their application and maybe not. And then you guys got to remember, 3 of the 6 people was in the pandemic. So you know what I'm saying? Like the math wasn't like too bad on them. But Vicky, the word ever, when I seen it come out, I said, this is going to be different. So now there are going to be some lawsuits trying to push against the word ever. Now, I hope y'all listen to what I said. Remember we did a class about it. Coach Chanda just did one. I hope you, if you were part of that, got your application in before they had to put a blocker on this program. And hopefully it's still able to go through. Yeah, the math isn't math. And when they came back, listen, y'all, let's just keep it real. We're all cousins in here. They're trying to get reelected, Rodney. So ever is looking like a reelection nugget to me. Is it possible, feasible? I don't know. But they definitely pulled the trigger on that. So I say all this to say, when we tell you to get into programs like PSLF, borrower's defense, things that you may be eligible for, do it like that day, because there's so many changes on the political forefront. I'm going to share the link that if you guys, and please write this date down, Monday, August 14th. Let me pull it up for you guys. Okay, so Monday, August 14th, believe it's 9 p.m. Eastern, and you'll get an email if you're already someone who purchased the DIY program, or if you're on Instagram, you're commenting the word nonprofit. Those that are on Zoom, I'll send the link. Kenji's going to do a live walkthrough again on the 501c3 and the PSLF and the employer agreement process. All right. So how hours do I need my nonprofit needs to add? Is there a form? Sean, yes. So Sean, you need to go inside of your DIY nonprofit portal. Sean, I'm going to assume you have that. And under the essential class list, there is the class on the employer piece. And Sean, if you still have questions, plan to attend class on Monday, August 14th at 9 p.m. Eastern. So I'm going to put that link here. If you guys have not purchased the program, you may do so today. Now, when you purchase the program, let me say this. Please know it does include one free consultation, support call, if you will. So if you don't want to file your nonprofit paperwork alone, Coach Danae can assist you, all right? Yep, so Sean, you may just need to email the team if you need assistance. But if you have the DIY portal, when you first log in, it's the class there that says what is it called? The employer certification. So I'll give you the email for that, Sean. All right, so yes. So please don't miss class with Kenji. If you like that hands-on support, you can always enroll into the program with that link. Those that are on Instagram can type the word nonprofit. Once you enroll, you're going to get access immediately to your class. Once you are set up, you're also going to receive separately an email to schedule your one-on-one call with Danae. Schedule that call, in my opinion, once you are ready to do your paperwork and pay your nonprofit formation fees, okay? I would recommend everyone that's joining and purchasing the program now, because we do have just a limited space. We don't like that class too big, so you can ask questions. If you're going to purchase the program today, just note that you're going to, in my opinion, want to wait until after the 14th, so you know what questions you may still have about getting this done. Please don't be weird. We need all of your paperwork done, ideally, and it's possible, before August is done. Before August is done, to get you PSLF eligible. So again, to all the students that have taken the program, that have done the work, you're getting your letters back from the IRS, you're getting your PSLF confirmation back. Congratulations, you guys are set up, and you'll be ready to go. So I'm really, really excited for you. And I want to say this, the last thing is, the PSLF program is so, Lala, how do you say this? I don't know if the word is liberal right now. Easily accessible, not a lot of tape, Tanya, limited regulations. I don't know, Vicky, I don't know how to say these things. That will change if this administration changes. So you want to get in while things are liberal. You see where I'm going, guys? Like, even the website on studentaid.gov got updated. Like, they're telling you, like, oh, if you have a nonprofit and you're the person that signed your own paperwork, all we need is, like, when I saw that line, I said, oh, somebody is with the, we was at home, I would say another word. I said, oh, they're getting really comfortable around here. So I'm really excited for you guys. This is very much legal and it's not a lot of red tape, but I know that this is going to change. This always changes. This always does when we switch administrations, and we don't know who is coming next in line for presidency. Everything looking a little rocky on both sides, if you want to be honest. So get your paperwork in is what I'm saying. Yeah, accessible for them. Yep, Crystal, I didn't say that. So you do need to enroll in the IDR plan. You may have missed that part, Crystal. So you need to enroll into the latest plan if you're eligible, which is called SAVE. It is replacing the repay plan. Yes, Olden, that's a good word to use. Last announcement, right, RJ. Last announcement, I think we're going to be hosting this class today around 7 p.m. I just have to confirm. So check out your emails. At 7 p.m., I got a few of you had sent me DMs about this. We are still enrolling for our student loan expert program. Anyone in this program enrolled on here? I feel like I saw a few of you that are in the program on here today. So we do have a few space, like literally when the number is set, we have 3 spaces open. If anybody is looking to become a student loan. Hey, Cambia, thank you. Expert. Hey, MG, good to see you on here. So I'll see you guys tonight. Hey, Tasha. So we have 3 spaces left, and tonight we start the real work. So look out for that, 7 p.m. Eastern, if you're interested in learning how to become a student loan expert. And essentially, you are partnering with us. We are going to be referring out our client-to-client services to those that are going through our mentorship program. If you're interested in joining us or learning more, 7 p.m. Eastern, we're going to have an info session. So just check out your emails if you're part of the email list and text list. We'll get that to you guys so that if you're looking to start a new career, a new business as your own entity as an expert, we're going to teach you what we need you to know, because there's a lot of work to do in this season, right? And we are not going to grow our existing team. We're going to grow our partnerships. So we're really excited about that. So collaboration, there's no competition. So come learn if you have the fortitude and the space to learn how to be an expert. So hopefully I'll see you guys on that call tonight. And again, only 3 spaces. That's a hard number. Perfectly flawed there. I think access to the text list is either there's a link in our profile in our link tree, or if you text the word tribe to 267-609-6284, that puts you on the text list as well. Let's see. Yes. Hey, Tiffany. Yeah, so Tiffany, some coaches are doing both. But yeah, it just depends if you're able to manage both, because this one does have a programmatic cost. So if something changes and you're able to do it, Tiffany, or if we do it again in the future, I think it'd be a good complement to what you're doing with the debt elimination piece. No, iPhone save is not considered consolidation. So MG is taking people 2 to 4 weeks approximately for their approval letters to come back. Hey, Mary, if you're not on our email list or text list, if you are, Mary, you'll get it for 7 o'clock. If not, Mary, just to be safe, you can send a DM. Okay, Full Circle Funding Program, you'll be there. Perfect. Okay. Okay. And Mahalia gave me my amount of yeah, no. So who is this that wrote the iPhone? I'm not sure who this is. That said 584. Did you want to schedule a consult with the coach? 584 is way too much. Let's see if we can get that lower, darling. And you can run some numbers with your coach in a consultation. I don't want to see anybody paying those numbers if not necessary. There may be some things you need to do. So I'm going to put that consultation link again for you guys on Zoom, and I want you to make that appointment. So let's see. Hey, Sean. So let's see, DIY class. So my calendar, Sean, opens back up at the end of this month. And then Sean, the DIY piece, remember I said to just email the team. I don't know what support we need to provide you with that. So send an email for that piece. And I have 235 and I want to make my payments lower. And Tiffany, is that 235 with the save plan? So T, they didn't probably start with it yet. They said that the forbearance credit will be given out between August and December. And who is this? Hey, Angelic Therese, comment the word consultation right here in this chat, and it will DM you the link to schedule a consultation. Yep. All right, let me see if I'm missing anything. Thanks, Nadia. Good to see you on here. And I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss anything. According to Mahalia, I'll be enrolled in the SAVE plan. You gotta also qualify for the borrower's different, which my own be experienced. So, yep, so Charlotte's still enrolled into the SAVE plan. The loan specifically entitled for borrower's defense, Charlotte, no worries. Those loans are protected in a forbearance block, administrative forbearance, while they sort that out for you. So any loans you may have outside of that will be going into the SAVE plan. Okay. Yep, and I'll put the consultation link for you guys again here. Thank you, Naja. Yes, you have to apply, L, for application for PSLF and for your IDR every year. Yes. Jessica, that is the plan. I was in the IDR, but I want to apply. Yes, so Lynette, if you're not able to do it yourself or you want some support, Lynette, changing that over, schedule your consultation. Yes, exactly. So yes, so a lot of people were in previous plans, and I don't know what those plans were prior. If you weren't in the, as of last year in repay, they're not going to change you automatically. So if you log into studentaid.gov and you haven't been changed, you need support with that, then get some help. I don't like the word automatic. I keep stressing it to you guys. Automatic means they're going based off of information they automatically had about you from before. Finances change, things change. So don't settle for that number. So I would still do my own application. Can't stress that enough. Yep, Jessica, once we get that foundation set up in the next month, we're going to pull out a call to action. So just keep an eye out. Would love to have you learn more about that opportunity. Okay, am I missing anything? I think we got everything so far. Okay, perfect. All right, so we are back to our regularly scheduled program. So tonight at 7 o'clock, I look forward to seeing you guys learn about the student loan mentorship program. We have 3 spaces left. I'm looking for 3 more dynamic partners, and the goal is to get you making money right away because obviously our team can't help all of these people. There's 48 million Americans. Hello, somebody. And then we're going to be together. If you're in the honorary doctoral program for info session at 10 p.m. And then we're going to be publishing our class schedule for the next coming week. So we're getting back on track with classes, but there's a lot of things that we're doing behind the scenes, that you will be a part of in the next few months. You apply for the SAVE plan through studentaid.gov. You are welcome. Yep. Yep, Tiffany, I'm going to put the consultation link. I think you should schedule a consult to see how low can be, and what information can be used to get you to the lowest plan. L, you can submit the PSLF with the wet signature, or now they have an electronic process you can do through studentaid.gov. Your HR can recertify that way. Yep, thank you, Olden. Yep. Okay, will do. Okay. All right, let me just see. Hey, Mary. No, this, if you're referring to the student loan mentorship, that is separate from the university. That is teaching you how to become your own expert to make a profitable business. So the art of sugar, you are welcome. And for everyone that is typing the word consultation here on Instagram, please check your DMs immediately and schedule immediately. So therefore, you are not too far out in queue for support. Okay. And the only update with borrower's defense is that we're just looking to see what happens from a legal perspective as it relates to PSLF. So let's keep an eye on that together, shall we? So remember, we're only setting up, most of us, the nonprofit, to be eligible for PSLF if we're not eligible otherwise through work. Yep. Okay. Yep, Elle, I didn't mention anything specifically, but an email will go out. Perfectly Flawed, you are welcome. Thank you, darling. Okay. All right, guys, as always, if you need anything, please do not get lost in the DMs. There's an auto reply there. It looks like we've responded. We may have not. Send us any questions you have to our support email, which is admin@SOD. university.org. And we will be, excuse me, let's do it again. Growing our support team. So you'll see or meet another team member very shortly as we finish that up. And we are a small but mighty team, so we do a great job of getting right back to you guys, but funnel the questions and concerns there. Other avenues it may take longer to find where you may have sent them to. So as long as you're emailing there, we have about 3 sets of eyes on that a day, including myself. All right. All right, guys. So respectively, I will see you hopefully tomorrow if there is another update to provide. But we have a lot of classes that are coming out. So keep an eye on your email and your text messages, and join us as you may and see fit. And thank you for being a part of the best community and tribe in the land. I brag about you guys all the time. And keep the good news coming. So anything to celebrate, definitely send it our way so we can tell you congratulations. Thanks, Naja. All right, guys, have an amazing rest of the day. And Boss Lady, I'm going to close this out and put this as a replay on my page for anyone that may need that support. Have a good day.